Where's your volume, Sin? Check out over at
That would work too. Yeah, welcome back, Sheep. Thank you so much for that. I didn't realize that the mute button was still on. Welcome to Sin's Arcade, or welcome back to Sin's Arcade. I'm the Lord of Sin. I forgot to hit the damn mute button again, so that's what we're at. Double Tap has gone through some stuff in the last couple episodes. Been pretty tough for her. She lost the love of her life. She lost a really good friend. She restart it all. Roll it all back. And she currently has a person inside of the infirmary, the makeshift prison and the infirmary that we have. And finally, we have Dogmeat, who is a kind of a good respite from the storm, trying to help Double Tap and keeping her sanity about her, and just being a really good friend in general. So we hear trust in Double Tap and trust in Dogmeat. Double Tap's down here and she's meditating, so give me just a moment. I'm going to leave the speed on normal, keeping the hear out for it. I've got to get the stream set up, so give me just a moment, Sheep. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's go in here and grab this one and set it all up. Go, 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 go. How have your videos been doing, Sheep? Have they been doing pretty well for you? Things have been picking up, videos getting a lot of views, getting comments. Live stream. Sheep is also a content creator.
The lumberjack has been doing his best to
That one, it's not my place. I have no idea. You're gonna have to ask her about that one. I don't actually know whether she got wood or not. I know that the lumberjack who has left the facility, he's left the resort. Pardon me, I can talk today. He has left the resort and he is no longer staying with us. So I do know that they did leave on good. They did leave on good acquaintances with each other. So they did have good parting, is what I'd like to say. Good parting. Excellent. Good to hear that. You guys check out Sheep. Give me just a moment. I don't have the thing set up. Sheep, you can actually just use it for yourself. It's exclamation mark and then Sheep. It'll pull it up. Oh crap! I forgot to put the tags. No. No, I forgot the tags. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you so much for your patience while I get all the rest of this set up. It's kind of hard from the PlayStation 5 going live to do these additional things and get them all in place. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very tough. Zesty Friday! It is very tough to be seen if you're streaming from a console if you don't have it set up the right way, meaning having the thumbnail, have the tags, etc. So
Zesty.
We need to grab all that. Zesty's here. Welcome back, Zesty. Welcome back.
Hi, Sheep.
Let's scroll down here, and where did the tags go? Tags. Where'd my tags go? I missed them. There they are. Tags right there. Throw that in. There's those. Scroll down. Grab the game. Is RimWorld. And we're choosing Ideology because we're using the Ideology and the Royalty DLCs that's available on the PlayStation 5. I'm at the PlayStation 4 version of the game, but I'm playing it on a PlayStation 5 console. Fix now and save. Okay, there's that. Mercury! Have to look over. Mercury, welcome to the arcade. How are you today? How is your Friday treating you all? Mercury, Zesty, NT Sheep. Appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you so much for that. Give me just a moment. I'm just getting everything set up the rest of the way. Got to get the link shared, and I've got to get the live control room opened up. Here's that. The regrettable thing is that I got to do the Chromebook that I have is very slow, per se. Doesn't have enough RAM. It's a great game. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you have any tips and tricks that you're willing to share, first and foremost, as much as I would love for you to share them in the chat, maybe also consider sharing them inside of the Sins Arcade Discord. I know you just got here, but the community is a phenomenal community, and it wouldn't just help me, it would help a lot of other people as well. So your expertise would be appreciated. Even more importantly, it's not even your expertise. It's more that you're sharing your stories. That's the kind of fun stuff. That's the best part. That's the meat and potatoes of RimWorld, right? Is the sharing of those stories. Everybody's asleep. DT's asleep. This guy's down there. Dog meat's asleep. The Thrumble, or whatever that thing is, decided to actually hang out here. Where's the second one? Oh, there's the second one.
The
I thought they
city
were in a
said,
pack.
get the
I
cheddar,
thought they were in a
son.
pack. Huh. All
Results,
right, we're still running.
Zesty,
Give me just a second longer here.
1,100,000.
Um,
Thank you for watching. Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting.
I
Like
heard it
and
go
share,
off. Give me just a
deactivate
second to
ads.
check it.
Oh 07.
Oh no, a bunch of stuff. Oh, the cold, 51 degrees indoors, but it's 6 degrees out of doors. By the way, the torches that we're utilizing are actually helping keep the rooms cold. So right now, thankfully the freezer's cold as hell, but like Double Tap's room is 69 degrees, nice. The hospital is 58
Join the
degrees. That's
multi-discipline
not so
Darkrope
nice, but
Discord.
I didn't
https
think
colon
about that ahead
slash
of
slash
time. It's 13th of September.
discord.gg slash
We're not actually prepared for
tzz.836.
winter, so I'm gonna have to. She needs to get on the. Okay, so she's gonna have to get on researching immediately. There's no other way around that. She has to get on researching. I hope she has enough food. She has to get on researching. So bed rest there. Warden, yeah, that's fine. She's gonna have to help. No cooking for now. So we could take cooking off the menu, take hunting off the menu, basically take everything off the menu except for plant cut, because that I'm gonna have to pull whatever's left over there. Mining, so she's done with mining her room for now. How good are these? These are 63% grown. Because I know it's getting close, 27% grown. These are barely even grown. And there's nothing in the smoke leaf here, and we don't have. What the heck was I? Oh, because it was Was it more smoke leaf, or was I thought that was the heel root? What is this one? Oh, it is smoke leaf. Why are they both smoke leaf? They're both smoke leaf. Oh, that one doesn't have anything selected. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, so that one does not have anything selected. We're gonna have to come back and figure that one out as well. So we're gonna go back into the schedule itself. We're gonna put the plant cut to at one, but if there's nothing to cut, she's not gonna do it. We're gonna get rid of all this stuff, get it off the menu. We're even gonna take hauling off the menu. I don't think technically she needs to haul anything except for the medicine, which she's gonna be treating as the doctor, right, which is this one right here. And then the rest of it should be research. The reason why is we need those batteries as soon as possible. As soon as possible. The battery, I may have to square out. I wanted the battery, but the battery department back here is really where I wanted it to be at, but I'm not entirely sure that that's going to work nearly as fast as I want, considering that I have only one person trying to take care of another person who may or may not be willing to help. At that point, then I can readjust it and reevaluate it. But the only power we have is a wind turbine with no way to store any of that power. Once it's gone, it's gone. There's no power in the circuit. Kitty at my foot. She came back. Welcome back, Kitty. All right, so that's where we are at on that. And going back up here, douchebag left. This was the end of from yesterday, and then we completed the Forsaken, whatever it was, heat wave. No, 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 it's not that. Was this one? Where was it? Oh no, Forsaken Traveler. I was right. I did complete this one. So this is the one we get. And I'm not entirely sure what visitors help or possible future reward are. We will find out what they are. And the cold snap is going to
Hey Sim,
last.
hey chat.
Hey Double Tap, welcome back. Hopefully my camera's not too big. I'm not trying to cover anything. How you guys doing today? How is your day treating you? Let me share the link because I didn't
Tofowers.
share it. Oh, I did. Publish. Let's grab that.
Gamble.
Let me publish. I
Topowers,
keep getting
1.
distracted.
The
Squirrel!
Sheep's Digital
Squirrel!
Wonderlands, 116.50.
And
2.
then we have we have
Zesty,
a new person in here.
83.25.
Hopefully
3.
they
Sims Arcade,
enjoy.
62.50. 4.
the content that we're willing to provide, the story that we're telling today.
5.
Give me just a second.
Belgium 44.50. The Schwen 36.429.
Make sure it's not all
Bill,
cut in there. All right, so
Maxabloat,
we're back on to Smoke Leaf Plant has died because of the cold. Is this all the stuff out here?
At D0 tap 12 million tokens and now has
Crisis of belief. Levine's spirit has broken.
8,816 tokens.
Dang, that's a lot of tokens, Joe. That's a lot of tokens. You could buy kind of a lot of stuff with tokens like that. Dave and Buster's is gonna go broke. Welcome everybody. All right, so again, Levine's spirit has broken. As a result, he was forced to question everything. Levine's certainty with his belief in high Vedism, has been reduced to 33%. This has happened because of poor mood. The final straw was alcohol withdrawal. Now that is something worthwhile to consider. Hold on, give me just a second. Let's take a look at DT. These are DT stats. He has a much better medical, doesn't he? No, do not do that. Yeah, don't strip him. What are we doing? We're not doing that. We're not. That's not how we're playing this game. Where's stats? There we go. Medical of 6, social of 6, intellectual of 7, meaning he could do research almost significantly faster anyway. So that's always good there. And the research desk is right here, so it's not like he wouldn't have to go very far anyway. And I could even block this door from him from being able to get back out at that point if I really had to push the limit. The only thing I don't have for him is one of these. Let's go ahead and throw one of these in here for him. I was hoping he'd be able to sit at this and do it, but don't. Oh, you know what? Kneel in the blood. It's just blood. Whatever. It's just look at a little bit of slipperiness to it. That's how it is, right? That's how that works, I think. Something like that. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of Discord for now. And open the live stream thing. Streamlabs is running. I was trying, by the way, to look at setting up polls, betting, and giveaways. Now, the giveaways is not something I really want to look into, but the polls and the betting is absolutely something that I would be willing to look into. I'm going to consider that as well. We are on the threshold of having memberships and membership-related content available for you, as well as really trying to get the tiers for Patreon signified, as well as once we'll have the super chats available too, once the memberships are available. And like I said, that's going to be pretty much almost any day now at this point. So thank you so incredibly much from the deep pits of my heart. Thank you so incredibly much for the support that you guys have provided for this channel. It's been a very long road to get to where I'm at, and I'm happy just to be here and have a good solid plan for the future. And I hope you guys are willing to be part of that along the way. So she's bringing him carnivorous food. Double Tap is taking care of him. I don't know. We are doing the hangout though. We are doing a Discord hangout, which we do every Saturday. We're still trying to figure out what the time is the best time for everybody's going to be, but we do those. I said do. We do those super chat or those hangouts inside the Discord, and that is something that's available to everybody who's a member of the Discord. Free to join. It's not just a video game Discord. It is a Discord for people who need a respite from the storm that is reality, even temporarily. And we appreciate everybody wanting to be part of it. Oh, was she drinking? She's going down to meditate. All right, so I want to follow her because I need to see and make sure she's going to go do the actual research. So that you're on a better page for anybody who does play RimWorld at home, or all everybody who's taking score at home. I have a biphasic sleep schedule for her. I did not say, do not listen to the Blam. I'm type this very, very slow so I don't typo it again.
As far as no, I didn't get any wood. The nerve. Blame lamb.
The nerve. The knife of this guy. The knife.
Oh, no.
You believe in the knife of this guy right there. get this heal berry. She's gonna need that. She's gonna need the health there. We have batteries there. There's more berries here if they're available. It's ready to harvest. That's good stuff. You gonna go over and harvest those? Oh, you are, because when she needs the food. Can we carry these back though? Oh, she can't. Hold on. Hold on. So I do need to put the haul back on. Otherwise, she's just gonna leave this stuff out here and it's gonna just go bad. So I'll put that on higher priority, not max priority. All right. Is there anything? There's any berries on this one? Are there? Oh, yeah. They're pretty much probably not good or almost good. 10 berries. Spoils in 35 days. Cold snap is over. Woohoo!
Your
Nice.
thoughts are here. You should punch the boom rat. What could go wrong? Roll
Oh.
69.
What could go wrong? Wait, alright, so he said to punch the boom rat. Should we put that in a poll? Let's put that in a poll. I think we should put that in a poll. Do you want to do that in a poll? We can put that in a poll. How about a poll? Would that be good? It was
named Dusheduk. You should have been able to get some use out of him for things lol. Hi at Black Sun 1000.
Welcome in, Black Sun. Alright, so let's do an informal poll. Should double tap. I'm not doing it because I want to make sure that this is very clear. Should double tap punch a boom rat? Question mark. Guess what they do from the name.
Did you know there is a playlist for the video you're watching? Check the channel page for more playlists and the adventures contained within.
Okay, there we go.
They call it now?
That's what they call it now. That's what we've been calling. That's what the cool kids call it. Did you know? All right, so, oh. Let me compose myself before I start reading this down. And because I already have jokes. I have so many jokes. I briefly saw the title, and I have so many jokes, I think. Oh, no! All right. All right, so should I read this, or should we follow the...
If you save, you can't possibly rename him.
Oh, punching the boon rat. If you save, you can't possibly rename. Wait, if you save the game, you can't possibly rename him? Is that what you just said?
Add quote, so punching a boom rat is getting banged?
I guess so. That's what that's look.
Successfully added quote 290.
I guess so. I mean, it's 2025. I mean, are you really surprised if you go to your teenage kid and you say, "Hey boys, so what you guys doing this weekend?" And you're like, "I don't know. Me and I think me and my friends were just gonna go hang out and punch boom rats." Together. Now I'm a psychiatric patient named Dong is crashing in a transport pod nearby as a group together. So happy together.
Dong forgot Sin killed Ducky.
Hey, welcome in, Alien Royalty. Thank you so incredibly much. Have you heard of the ship of Theseus? Have you? Would you like to know more? Dong is suffering from a paralytic aprasia and is unable to walk. He will naturally recover after many days. There is also a chance of a lucky quick recovery. I don't think Randy's going to be very polite and happy with us on this one. I honestly don't foresee it being a quick recovery.
Karma coming after you, Sin.
Okay. There's also a chance of a lucky quick recovery. Paralytic aprasia can also be cured by a special operation, which requires a large amount of glitter world medicine. He is willing to contribute once he has recovered, but he will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want Dong, you can banish him, sell him into slavery, or leave him to die. However, your other colonists may find this disturbing. A disturbance in the force. What should we do with dong? What would you do with your dong? If you were presented with a dong that just fell from the sky, what would you do with your dong?
Been
Comment
playing this
down
game
below.
for like 4 years, and until right now I was convinced it was paralytic aplasia. Till.
It says abasia, A-B-A-S-I-A, a paralytic abasia. You know what? I'm not even gonna guess. I'm not gonna try to be all house here. It's never lupus though. Just saying.
Shrimp.
Paralytic abasia.
Sin, what happened to her second member?
What happened to the second member? Well, it's called genetics. Oh, not that member. You're talking about in the game. Oh, my apologies.
Except for that one time it was lupus, but I think that was a dream episode.
It was it actually? No, I think there was one person who actually wasn't a dream episode. They did that they did that fake out a couple of times. Oh, double tap 07 double tap. Everybody 07 in chat for double tap, please. Very much.
Later DT.
Okay, so paralytic abasia in RimWorld, because is a long-lasting disease that causes total paralysis. So I'm not even sure, right? It's just he's going to be crashing in 24 hours from now. I believe that's what that means. So we need to decide what we're going to do with him. If he's going to be unable to walk, do I train double tap to take his legs so we can give him peg legs? Do we have to make the peg legs though too, don't we? There's kind of a little bit of a hitch in that giddy up, literally and figuratively, however you want to put it. Because we don't have any peg legs already set up. But that might be worthwhile. I don't know. Do we really want double tap to perform surgery on her dong?
I think you also have to research how to make a peg leg.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Give me just a second. Okay, somebody was asking a question. And I have to ask, so I'm going to answer that question there. All right, so.
This colony is on a sinking ship.
Is it, though? So I'm going to ask you really quick before we go any further. And I really don't want to do this, right? I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. I'm going to ask you very politely, Alien Royalty, to be on your absolute best behavior. If you remember what we discussed, this is your time to actually shine.
I don't know if you can see.
All right, continuing on.
He comes in.
I don't think I can, Blacksun. I think he has to land before I can actually see those stats. Yeah, I don't. Oh, postpone? No. Well, ooh, that's a good point. I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea you could do that. So what do you guys think? I know you said yes, we're gonna go punch the boom rat. I didn't forget that, okay? Hold on. I did not forget about punching the boom rat. We're gonna give it the old fist right up its boom tube. Right up his boom tube.
He has paralysis and is also incapable of dumb labor and a pyromaniac, but think of the content. Reject.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? And whatever Randy's willing to grace us with, that is what we're going to be looking at. All right, I hope Double Tap has a phenomenal night. We love and appreciate you, Double Tap. Thank you so incredibly much. All right, so you said reject? I don't think we should reject it, though. I don't know that we should reject it. I don't think we should.
I will say, not a single time has any of the ones I've taken ever made the quick recovery.
I don't foresee him making the quick recovery either. And at this point, I don't know. Do we want to make Double Tap or even the guy who is now with us temporarily because he has a much better medical skill. But then once he's gone, then he's gone or whatever, right? So do we make double tap perform questionable elective surgery, allegedly though, questionable elective surgery, um, to remove vital organs that could be worth a significant amount of money to traders that come by. Is that a worthwhile effort to do? That's really the biggest question, right? At this point, we don't really have the medicine. That's the other thing that I'm really more concerned with is that we already have one person who is in the infirmary, like real talk right now, right? So we only have one person who's in the infirmary. We have one person in the infirmary. We have Double Tap who could potentially get hurt again, and she's the only colonist we have. If she gets hurt, then she has to do whatever she can to take care of herself. We do have medicines, but we don't have very many medicines, and I really need her to work on researching the batteries. Hey, Belson.
Technically, he would be considered a colonist, so everyone would get a bad moodlet.
Oh, that's also a good point, too. So should I postpone it, or should I just reject it all the way out? Now, and I will say this. Remember, I was putting off a bunch of the missions and things of that nature prior, and I don't really want to keep doing that because I'm not entirely sure if Randy's trying to give us some blessings or some breathing room, or if he's just really trying to come at us or not. So.
Him with AR on this one. Drain on resources for no tangible benefit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. All right, then I'm going to say then we will reject it. Good points all around. Appreciate your feedback, guys. Thank you. That's good to have. I appreciate it considerably. He's still sleeping. All right. And she's carrying the medicine back. Okay, good. She's taking it to stockpile 1, which is up here, and then she's going to go work on him. Well, no, it was good, solid point. And I had to think about it too, because you can see on the left. Actually, I have now 2 medicine. That's the only medicines I've gotten. Well played. Oh, damn, got him. He just sent a paralytic person to the.
Screw him.
Oh. Well, he's not. He was in the wrong parking spot. It's not my fault. It was not even clearly marked. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, let's speed this up a teeny tiny bit here. 73 degrees there, 45 outside. Right? No placard. That's right. Nope. Can't park here. Afraid you can't park here, man. Wood and steel is supposed to be out here. Now, here's a good question. If I put the wood and steel out here only, like the wood and steel doesn't degrade over time, does it? Like this doesn't degrade over time, right? Yeah, that doesn't. The steel slag doesn't. Granite chunks, rock pile dump. That doesn't either.
Wood rots. Steel is fine.
Oh, I know that steel. Oh, so the wood. Oh, okay. So wood doesn't. Wood rots. All right. Let's go back in here then, and let's change this to raw resources. We could do. I guess we could do stone.
Gold,
no.
Silver, uranium, etc.
So gold, silver, uranium. Well, I don't want that because I mean, aren't gold and the silver? Aren't these? Now I know the silver is considered money, but you can also use it as a.
But you should test that.
But you don't want to leave your silver out because anybody can just walk by and steal your money, just take your money, right? Because that's what the active currency is. Is gold also considered a currency? I haven't gotten far enough into to be able to know that yet. I'm asking for a friend, yo.
Only for the shattered empires.
Oh, so it is a currency. Okay. What about jade? And jade is, I assume, as well too.
My settler's base, like medical room, doctors, even a garden lol.
Do you play RimWorld Alien Royalty? I would be very interested to see how you play. I would.
A tax collector will come around randomly and ask for donations. In return he gives favor.
What kind of favors? Wait, what? Wait, what is...
At Sin's Arcade I played games similar to this game.
No, not similar. Did you play this game? You don't play this game? What game are similar? Prison Architect? The
https://d/clr.gg/2zzvq36.
the other one where you
that give psi abilities for gold.
well, we did have somebody who was supposed to get that. Decorative for sculptures. Thank you. Etc. What the heck was the text to speak? Prison Architect? Prison Architect is good, but it's not on the same level as this does. It may look similar, but the level of detail here is just stomps the living crap out of what Prison Architect has. But I can understand where, I think this is the one that died. Less than a day. Yep, this needs to be hauled immediately. Oh, she's sleeping. As soon as she wakes up, we're going to have her go grab this. Oh. Here, let's speed time up just a bit. I hear somebody moving around. Oh, the dog. That's who's moving around. What's going on, buddy?
Game is like a roguelike. See how long you can go. Especially on Randy Random.
Right. But yeah, there's so much more level of detail regarding in RimWorld than what's done in Prison Architect. I like Prison Architect too. It's a good game. It's a fun game. Oh, that's who got him, was a cougar. Well, they are raccoon eaters, I guess. All right. Oh, she's up. All right. So double tap. I need you to prioritize hauling this dead raccoon, please. I don't think the cougar will mess with you. We have all these boars down here as well. He's still in bed. She drags that up here. Oh, there's a couple of bodies up here.
Sin's Arcade, be aware of Mounchian Lion. Join the
Mounchian Lions?
Discord.
Okay. Watch out for Mounchian Lions, guys. Brenia's Collection of Fortune. A new quest has become active. It's called Brenia's Collection of Fortune. It'll expire in 13 days. Let's take a look at that. Branya, Mountain Lion. There you go. Branya and Archaic Chief, pardon me, of the Blue Valley Pact has informed us of a collection of valuable items worth $750 not far from us. The collection consists of a skill trainer with social skills. Branya says there may be an unknown threat. It's a 2-star. It expires in 13 days. We have Wounded at the House. Winter is coming. No. The answer's no. I think we just skip this one. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze, is what the kids like to say. Where's it at? Or is it this one? That's the ancient complex. That's us. Oh, it's here. Wow, that's that's way too damn far away. No. That's the answer. No. Nope, the answer's no. Alright. DT, go. Go, Gadget DT. You're not doing what I want you to do, DT. Please. Don't even work on these. Just go research. Please just go research. I have the research I want is right here. It's already marked. Where are you going? She's going to play in horseshoes. Let's get her going. She has to get going. She has to get on this. Now she's going to go meditate. Medicate. Little from column A, little from column B. You know, you get it. The cougar's still hurting people? Oh, yep. Consuming alpaca died too. Oh, and that's probably from the bear, actually. Well, there you go. Woman and a bear in the forest. You tell me, guys. You tell me. Now, this is a woman who lost her husband before they even got married. Lost the love of her life. She doesn't prefer the bear. The bear is protecting her, even without her realizing it.
She's not listening. Get the woman batteries, man.
She needs batteries. Bob is...
How you lose our second settler.
You can go back and watch how it happened. That would be cool. Help those watch time hours. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate you for that. Okay, so she is out here meditating. Just wait for her to move. Okay. I didn't want to speed it up too fast because I want to be able to catch up with it. Go consuming Why are you consuming a simple meal here? Cleaning rock rubble. Why would she do anything rather than actually... There's not even there in the rock rubble. You know what? Don't even do that. I don't want you to clean either then. My goodness. Just go research, please. Finally. Sorry, I've been trying to get her to do this for a while as I've been learning this. You know, I'm just learning. I don't know everything there is to know. She knows. She knows alien royalty. Good job, dog meat. She's gonna go eat. Yep, she's gonna go to food.
List again, please?
Yep, there you go. I turned everything off right now at this point, with the exception of Doctor and Warden and Research. Oh, did I close it too quickly? My apologies. Here you go. This is a game that I really wish did have multiplayer, because I think that stories that other people would be able to tell together, like, and I mean, what I mean by multiplayer is not a mod. I mean, like, built into the game, or as like a DLC or something like that would include those additional extensions. I think that is a missed opportunity. I will say that. Okay, so hopefully you got everything you needed there, Black Sun. She's gonna go over here. Oh, she's gonna give him medicine. And quest failed.
At Sins Arcade, you should do research to highest priority.
You're right, that's what I've done.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade.
So, saving Hagen, the prisoner from the monkeys being held by the monkeys of chaos, who stole the radio and called us. We didn't actually go after him because they had 2 turrets, 1 mortar, 2 pirates, etc. We weren't going to be able to survive it, so we didn't go.
From 1 to 4.
Correct.
Will be done first, then when it hits the end of the list it will go to 2S, etc. So first 5 option.
So, firefight is 1, patient is 1, doctor is 1, bed rest is 2, or high priority. The basic is set to 4, warden is set to 1, because her social is 10. Everything else is turned down except for, and turned off completely, including the stuff she has passions for, with the exception of Hall, just in case like she goes back out. There's all those berries she left out by the meditation area, for example. That would be beneficial to help her out in bringing those back in on her way back in. Cleaning I had to turn off because she was over there cleaning rocks. That's not helping doing the research that I need her to get done. So it does start from, as Black Sun was stating, if you see where my camera is, if you look underneath me, it shows highest priority. That means that everything starts from the left here, alien royalty, and then moves to the here. The higher the number, the higher the priority it is. And so, in this case, all of these are high priorities, but as soon as she's done with all that, she just makes sure
I would
her
recommend
recreation.
setting every task to a 4, and then only the things you want for her to do at 2, first 5 at 1. Same for every colonist.
Wow, okay. That's a good perspective, but why? Back that up, please, if you don't mind. Just so I have better context. And I'm sure not the only one who could utilize that context. There you go. I'm back in here. I fade in. Whoa. Alright, let's do that then. I'll do it this way. You first said the first 5
If they
at
have low
1.
settings, they will never do the task. Heist all. Gamble all.
Alright.
Slots all. Listen up, you primitive screwheads.
Okay, she's going under for her
Literally,
rest.
Zesty
It's
is
her
trying
nap
to get a
time.
crew together for a heist against the mega core. Type. Heist, a moon.
It
Roll
is
2,
11 o'clock
get
at night.
1 million tokens and
2300.
1,107,096,801 tokens. At Zesty you got
Oh, I can get on that heist.
_cross
Oh, we'll get in on that heist.
and lost your 100,000
Don't forget
tokens.
tomorrow we
Send
are
one
doing
boss
the
into
Sins
Blind Sim.
Arcade Discord
Heist
hangout.
all.
I hope you
At
guys are going to
Boy.
be part of that.
At Alien
Join the
Royalty has
Discord.
joined the
And don't
treasure
forget to go
hunt.
to the server rules
So
page
ignore
and
the
follow
bit
the
as a
instructions.
queen, even at 4, they will idle instead of finding something to do.
I mean, she
Heist
could
all.
clean. I would very
At
much
Boy.
appreciate she did
At
clean.
Sins
Look at how
Arcade has
bloody
joined the
everything
treasure
is. That
hunt.
would, that would be. She's like, nah, it's not growing anything,
Agreed.
so I'm not sure we need it then.
Join the multi-disciplined
So.
Sins Arcade Discord.
I don't know. I mean, I agree. I would rather her clean, but at this point, I would much rather her take care of him and then go research. Truthfully. So she tried to help. Let me see how that interaction went. So I'm going to go back down here. It is pretty hard. It has been difficult. Hold on. Let's take a look at their interactions. So this was an hour ago. This is just the one that just happened. Double tap. Describe fighting goblins to Levine. Double tap. Describe changing teams to Levine, giving that suggestion. Double tap told Levine about intimacy. Hold on. She's 26, he's 39. Well, technically he's 494. He just looks 39.
2 tap try to recruit. Won't heist with Zesty.
You won't heist with Zesty cheats? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, look at Zesty. My goodness, Zesty. Holy cow. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm honestly thinking about wiping and then readjusting all of the game amounts, the buy-ins, the odds to win, and etc. So, because right now at this point I don't have any redeems that are working without having Rim. I can't install RimWorld on the play. I mean, I can't install Streamlabs OBS on the PlayStation 5. Regrettably, if I could, that'd be a different story. All right. So anyway, so then double tap to express interest in Levine's attitude, promised devotion to Levine, asked him to join. She promised devotion. Devotion to what? Just remember, she's younger than he is. Well, looks younger than he is. What is her opinion of him? All right, so she still misses her passed away fiance. Levine Losfeld is an acquaintance. Oh, Dong! Dong must have landed. Where's Dong at? Anyway, let's go back in there. Levine's opinion of her is 30, so they're not hostile with each other. That's good. That's good. What is so? She's a fundamental ideology. Oops. She does. She does. And he is a space refugee.
Not that she cheats. Usually a dearth of survivors.
He still has alcohol withdrawal. The cut on his torso, gunshot wound in his right shoulder, left leg has a bruise. All of those have been stitched up, so he's good to go on those. Yeah, not too shabby. And then how is research coming along? It is 3 of 400. Smashing! Glorious! Oh, hold on. Venerated artifact has become available, and dog meat has gotten sick from the flu. And we have 2 medicine. I need to look for any herbal medicine until somebody decides to show up. I'd rather her not have to go out, but like you said, trying to do this all with one person is incredibly tough. Incredibly tough.
Thank you for watching.
So I am just
Here's
trying
more
to
than you know, even if you are not
be as smart as I can
shy, the arcade
about doing this.
07.
Let's get rid of any there, anything over here, anything over here, anything down, because we're down here by the ocean, but I don't think Randy's going to give us anything out by that ocean or out by the lake over here. I mean, it would be awesome if he did. I mean, there's a DeLorean sitting right there. What do you expect is going to happen? Oh, it's a squirrel. Anything else over here?
But good learning experiment.
It's not an awful run. Again, I recommend you sharing your experiences, Alien Royalty. Please, please, for everybody's sake, share your experiences because we would all like to know.
Did you know there is a playlist for the video you're watching?
That would be very cool.
Check the channel page for more playlists and the adventures contained within.
It would be very interesting to see your perspective. All right, dog meat is down. He has the flu. He's not feeling well. Our other guest is also still in getting bed rest. So she went back to go heal him with real medicine that she was carrying around with him. Is giving him food. She's feeding him meat and one of our survival pack meals. That's golden. She's talking to the new guy. Let's see if she can't get him going. All right, so there, how'd that interaction go? Let's go look at that really quick. All right, so let's actually look at hers. From her perspective, that relationship was double tap described to Levine the colony and how they work and function to Levine. Double tap then described hickory trees to Levine. Although the smell of hickory is, I don't know how you would describe that. My goodness, though, I love hickory smell. Double tap told Levine about meeting new people.
You may be able to increase the prisoner's chance to join you by improving her treatment of them.
Got it. Thank you for that. Double Tap asked Levine about his ambitions, and Double Tap also asked about his grandparents. I know, well, I was trying to get the guy yesterday, the bench. We were trying to get a statue, and instead we got a lump. That's what we got. Now, as far as Double Tap showing him a better attitude, oh, he's up.
Less sass.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We will see. Not my place to say whether he's been sassy or not.
Love this game, you should try Oxygen not included.
That is on my short list. That is on my short list. I have heard a lot of great things about Oxygen not included. But I have to be able to make choices based off of what at this point, if purchases aren't just for entertaining purposes for me, when I consider those choices, those choices become investments for the channel too. So I have to make those investments wisely. I will look into it though.
But so subtle about it.
So what's brutal? Hold on. Oni broke you? Oni. Oh, Oxygen not included? Yeah, I bet. Is it really that?
You just fail for not knowing about liquid dynamics.
That makes perfect sense. I'm familiar with Tracy Brothers games.
Black Sun.
It could be tough. Tracy Brothers games can be tough because you don't realize that the world is moving on without you, for example. In Star Traders Frontiers, if you get stuck and you're not paying close enough attention to the time frame as it's moving on, the story will continue on. You'll be stuck in a repair. You think it's going to be a couple of days. Turns out it was 7 weeks. You're now behind on the missions that you were supposed to get done.
This game can break you too low. What it look like?
Can break you too. What it look like? It looks like pixel art. It looks like hand-drawn. I'm not sure. Of course, this game could break you too, right? If you allow yourself to be broken and not learn from whatever your choices and potentially your poor mistakes are, you had to be willing to own them and go, you know what? Okay, I learned what I can't do in the future. Nothing wrong with that either. All right, let's take a look at this venerated artifact quest. The venerated artifact. You've learned of a relic of fundamental ideology. So to our own religion, right? A relic specifically for us is nearby. It is called the Hexlight. It is an ancient object venerated by all ideologists. If you collect it, you could earn a great reliquary to make ideologists happy. Or build a great reliquary. Yes. Yes, I did. Because I'm still learning the game. And there's nothing wrong with learning from your mistakes and your choices. Nothing wrong with owning them, because you had to be able to own them before you can begin that process of learning from them.
But it trashes you far faster than Oni does.
Oh, Oni is a slow creep?
Suddenly because you don't get hell gas.
Because you don't get hell gas. Or how gases work, you just disintegrate into failure. Okay, that's kind of tough. That makes sense. Still doesn't keep me or dissuade me from wanting to try. I like challenges like that. You learn more. I was talking about this with my muse earlier, is that playing video games are art. But unlike other forms of art, other forms of media, whether it's a book you're reading or a manga that you're flipping through or a comic book. All right, appreciate you, Black Sun. Regardless of those things, those are passive. With a video game, it's interactive. And you usually have options that allow you to make choices in the story, like the one we're seeing in front of us now with the screen that we have, the venerated artifact. The fact that you have that interaction alone, you actually then have two stories going on. You have the story of the game that you're playing, whatever that central narrative is. That narrative is continuing to process through its normal attribute as it's supposed to go. The second game is what you are learning about yourself playing that game. Because the choices you make reflect part of you. Whether you're doing a role play in your own head for the character that you're playing as, or you have that option like you can in Mass Effect or Red Dead Redemption, where you have an honor meter or some kind of morality that you can follow, or like in Biomutant, for example, right? Those things do matter, but the other thing is that why did you make those choices? What part of you decided to make those choices? Is that something that you feel deep down inside? Is that something that you'd be willing to challenge yourself? Not even have somebody else challenge it. Just you personally would be willing to kind of challenge yourself a little bit, be skeptical. Those are good questions and internal struggles to have. And some of those internal conflicts are some of the best things you could ever have in a story because they're some of the most relevant. Nobody wants to talk about them at all. Nobody normally wants to share them. Nobody wants to discuss those internal battles that they've fought and sometimes lost within themselves. You have to be willing to take that on. And sometimes being able to have that catharsis through somebody else or tangentially through a third source is still good to have for the soul overall. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being just, flowery in my summit and trying to describe it all, but I don't see anything bad with it. That's what stories were here for. All right, so the power is still going. We're 2,900, 2,100. Let's go ahead and slow this down. The hex light is an ancient object venerated by all ideologists. If you collect it, you can build a great reliquary to make ideologists happy, attracting wealthy pilgrims, and bring more people to your fundamental ideology. First, you need to find the hex light. Watch for opportunities to gather about it. Okay, so reward opportunities is the same thing as before. That's not any different, and there's nothing else here. So the reward for that is the hex light itself, and I don't think we can do anything with that. We just wait for it. Hold the. Oh, okay. So, oh, the hex light is a sword. All right. Okay. Let's do that. All right. And then we already knew about the flu. So let's go ahead and hopefully dog meat is okay. But let's go check on dog meat really fast. Dog meat is. Wrong one. Dog meat still has the flu minor, but other than that, is not unhealthy per se. 90% breathing, that's not good. So there's some brachial bronchial or issues that breathing prevented, maybe blockages, a little bit of phlegm. All right, and double tap is going over here to relax socially. Do we have any smoke leaf still? We do have two. We don't have any. We don't have any of those, do we? We have smoke leaves, but we don't have. Where did I put it? Okay, so there's that. She's over here working on this. So I'm going to speed time up, put it in cinematic mode temporarily. So she's moving around, and she's down there researching the batteries, which we need. Winter is coming. Put your memes in, winter is coming. We're going to need the batteries for heaters as well as um, for better freezing and opportunities. Because right now it's a little bit colder, 30 degrees outdoors. This freezer's great. Thank you, appreciate it. Yep. I appreciate it. Oh, that was a good stretch actually. So the everything in here is golden, right? None of this stuff because it's frozen, it should deteriorate. Right? This is 2%. Why is it saying it's outside? It doesn't show that it's outside. Medicine dark zone. Stockpile zone.
Arcade winter is coming quote from GOT.
No. That was from the Song of Fire and Ice. Have you read A Song of Fire and Ice? Alien Royalty? A Song of Fire and Ice. Have you read that?
Hydrate.
I am. I'm hydrating.
To the dark side of
I'm hydrating. I'm doing it.
GOT is based from Fire and Ice.
Yes, but it was also ended incorrectly because the books aren't finished. And apparently it was ended horribly. So I will watch that show once the books are all finished. Tell Germ to get on it then, right? Why is this guy sleeping on the floor? What happened? Wait, what happened? He just collapsed. Oh, okay.
A watered down sin is like,
man. It's not watered down, that's coffee. But, yeah, you're not wrong, though. Malnutrition is trivial. Well, and then he can sleep on the floor. I don't know what's going on with him. He just gets down like that. That's how he gets down. He just likes to be on it. When he's looking at the topography of the floor. He cares that much about geology. Cares that much that he wants to be able to see.
Breaker of chains, mother of dragons.
I never watched it. That's the point I'm trying to make. I will watch the show when the books are done. The books existed before the show, and so until the books are done, the show shouldn't exist, right? Shouldn't be watched. I'm sure it's probably going to be it's going to be a great show though by the end, right? I'm sure it's going to be great. It's going to be smashing. Arcade, I see one flaw of her base. You do?
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Okay. Okay, we're speeding this up to see if we can't. Oops. Because right now we're only at 21%, or 21 out of 400. So I'm not trying to make this boring, but at the same token, I don't know what Randy's going to throw at us. Minor break risk. Double tap is obviously. What do you mean? What is she in a minor break risk for?
You have 2 doors in her research room.
Yeah, that was done purposefully. That was done purposefully. I don't see why you think it's a flaw. Don't rooms need to sometimes have multiple? Do you have any rooms in your house that have multiple doors or entryways into or out of that room? Do all of the doors in your house only have one door?
Arcade, but likely how the rat got in her base.
No, the rat. No, it's not. No, it is not. Because this was a solid wall, and this was a solid wall. I didn't have a doorway to even get in here until just a little bit ago. Long after that rat. A combat supplier from Gomasawai. They are a combat supplier. They'll hang around the colony for some time before leaving. I'm not sure that we have anything worthwhile to them. And we have to wait for Double Tap to wake up anyway. So, yeah. Alright, we'll wait for her to wake up. And as soon as she wakes up, we will go over here and check them. Oh, there's the statue! We'll put that statue in her room, right behind her bed. Right behind her bed. What was the quality on that? Awful quality. I don't know why that was put all the way out here. That's kind of crap. A drifter from Gamasaway, his name is Olive Process? Whatever. I don't know how that... There's not a second S there. So we did have a statue that douchebag left for us. That's very polite of him. Very kind of him. Now the Double Tap will put it inside of her bedroom, so she'll be able to enjoy the quality there. Although the lights need to be refreshed too. It's 42 degrees in there, but she's cold. Alright, she's got a bunch of stuff going on. Alright. You help heal him really fast, and then I'll have you come over and talk to them, DT. Where's the question mark, dude? Okay, as soon as you're done over there... Yes, if you didn't get to see the episode yesterday where we had a couple of cats go crazy and they also were infected, so that's exactly what we did. We made everybody stay inside and we locked the doors, kept everybody safe and secure, and then we actually had to regrettably get rid of What the Buck because we couldn't afford to keep feeding What the Buck with the limited amount of resources that we had available to us. So we did have to slim down a little bit as far as mouths to feed, but we also gained resources to feed the mouths that we had left. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, a little trade-off as it is. We have 29 silver pieces. We do need medicine badly, and I know they're overcharging me. They have 13 of them. If I go to maximum, that's 278 that I have to come up with. I'm not selling any of the packaged survival meals. I'm not selling components. Although I could probably get rid of 13 if I really... Let me see. Oh, that brings us even. Oh, it does. Oh, what do you know? Well, I only say that because we had 53. But if I drop us down to... If I drop us down to 8 there... We can... They are weapons traders, so they're going to dramatically undercut us on these. Hold on. It's 26%. We'll just sell it anyway. Just get rid of it. Steel spear. I didn't see that spear. That's actually really good. I didn't know we had the spear. We'll get rid of that too. It's $1.23. Woo! We're making a whole lot of money there. We're not selling our, since that I found out now that the image of dreams is part of our religious, is a religious statue. That's why we're gonna have her put it inside the bedroom. We're not selling that now that I know how important that is. There's nothing we can afford over here at all. Nothing really. She has a 2 in shooting and a 3 in melee. Uranium mag 400. So, oh my gosh, I don't think we're gonna be able to. We're gonna have to make this even anyway. Then, this still is not enough. Steel knife, plasteel knife. So we'll keep. No, we'll keep that. We'll get rid of that. We'll keep the plasteel knife. We'll keep the revolver. We'll keep the religious totem. Push us down to 99. So we're gonna have to sell the rest of the components. We're gonna have to do the rest of the components. There's no other way around that.
Even if you are not chatting.
All right.
The arcade abides.
I don't want to trade in away any more components because I know how important components are. And until I think you can craft components. And I believe that's going to be on the research tree. And we're already way, way, way behind the 8-ball on the research track. So because we are so far behind on research, we're trying at this point just to get the batteries in so we have an actual trying to optimize the power solution there first and foremost. So components that we keep here are going to have to get us through. We won't be able to research the component for fabrication of components relatively soon. This is going to have to be something to get us through, but we need the medicine regardless. And hopefully that will help. Let's go ahead and speed time back up. She's going down here. Appreciate you guys being here. Hit that like button. Maybe consider the subscribe button as well. Do a lot of other Let's Plays, not just RimWorld. Currently playing Biomutant as well as City Skylines Remastered. I'm trying to get my XCOM stuff working again, so it'll be okay on that front. Basically, there's a lot of different stuff that I have put out there, and a lot of other games in the catalog that I've had, over 550, I think.
Is like a rowboat with a leak on the bottom unless you improve her chances. Well, their hope is that you thinking are. Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Like a rowboat with a leak on the bottom unless you improve your chances. Well, there is hope you're thinking you're right, Sin. I don't know what you're referring to. Like, we're not struggling horrible now. Yeah, the prisoner is walking now. And looking at him, looking at him, he has, we were trying to reduce his resistance. Remember, I think he started at like an 18 on his resistance, which is now 11.2. So we are bringing him down, and the more importantly, the relations on gaining on release. If we let him go, then we will gain 12. It looks like right now 12 goodwill with Bandara with that faction. He's 99 days from breaking out if we don't keep him happy. We'll do our best. That's all we can do. All right, double tap is running back to go rest. But I would like to watch you play this Alien Royalty. That would be kind of interesting. Would you showcase this game for us? Would that be something you'd be willing to do?
Some factions are perma-hostile to you, so good will won't improve their disposition to you.
All right, that's a good point.
Tokens definitely need a reset grinning, squinting face.
They kind of do. They do, honestly. All right, so Bandara, which I can't go. Oh, here we go. So Bandara is hostile currently. Rough Outlander Union.
I never stream anything before.
Well, you have an awful lot of tips and tricks for something that you don't. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. So Bandara. Is my mic on? Bandara is a rough Outlander Union. The Hindic Guide is a maker. Is there any way I can look more information on it?
Is where their disposition will over time gradually return to.
So they're going to be hostile no matter what. So it's not even worthwhile actually doing anything with him. This faction is hostile. They'll raid your settlements and caravans. If relation-wise is above 0, they will become neutral. Natural goodwill is negative 180. Natural goodwill range, negative 100 to negative 180. Affected by natural enemy 130. Negative 130 if they're a natural enemy of our, I presume because of our ideology, religion. They are supremacists too. That's the other reason why. Maybe, wait, was douchebag from them? I think maybe he was. Natural goodwill is based on faction identities and beliefs. If current goodwill is far from natural goodwill, it will slowly drift towards natural goodwill over time.
Pact is a pirate faction. They will never be nice to you, no matter how many gifts you give, etc.
Yeah, I see that there. Gentle tribe, fierce tribe. But this one says rough outlander union. And archaic? Is that like archaic? Is that supposed to be what their version of archaic means? Universe chief. Oh, those are the titles. Okay. Green Basin, savage tribe. Pirate monkeys of chaos or a pirate gang. But we did, so we have gained like some neutrality with the Blue Valley Pact. No, that's where yeah, that's right. Branya. So we've already decided we're gonna help a little bit with Branya there. Okay. Oh, it just keeps rolling. Okay. Okay, what is she doing? Oh, she's feeding food to dog meat. Now she's reducing the resistance of Levine. And Levine's going berserk. Alright, so no, you are not reducing the resistance of Levine. This is the reason why... this is the reason why... well, he's in... what is that? Wood, too. Wooden wall, yeah. This is the reason why... you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. So he's going berserk.
Sin's Arcade Monkey of Chaos is a group name. I think you could use Sin.
I mean, maybe. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? But we already picked a name. We picked a name in honor of Kiwi Pirate. Just how it went down. I think he's a little miffed. Damn, she straight out cold just shot him. Hold on, I want to see that. I looked away. Oh, I could have used. Yeah, that would have been kind of fun, right? So he goes in, he starts kicking at the wall.
No hesitation, lol.
No hesitation. She's like, nah, not today. Bam! One shot. One shot was all. Is he dead? No, he's downed. All right.
Is that person dead?
Nope. He's not dead. And now she casually drops him, and she's like, suck it. I'm gonna go meditate. She's at peace. Double tap is at peace. Minor break risk. Wait, minor break risk? Why? What's going on?
I asked that before you asked that. Sin grinning, squinting face.
Very low expectations, extremely comfortable, recreation satisfied, wearing her flop hat. Tainted duster. Oh, I didn't realize there was a tainted duster. Damn, I was hoping she'd like... Oh, I didn't see that, so we're gonna have to probably take the tainted duster off. Now that we know! And knowing is half the battle! G.I. Joe taught me that, just like I told you guys that, right? Hit that like button if you remember that old callback, flashback. Because knowing really is half the battle. Even if you don't know. You gotta admit what you don't know. And there's good catharsis there too. It doesn't hurt to say you don't know, but you will find out.
At Sin's Arcade I learned this. Expect the unexpected.
Do you mean like this grizzly bear that's hunting? Oh no.
discord.gg
Oh no.
/2zzvq36.
Okay, where's she at? Alright. Alright. DT. Can you shoot him? Please tell me you can shoot him. Alright, she went into combat. Shooter 51%, weapon 73%, target size 200%, manhunter chance per hit is 123%.
A snack and then got hungry. Well, this be very good or very horrible bad.
All right, so we forgot to go punch the boom rat. I can't change the poll till we do this. I did get distracted. Oh. Double tap smash the grizzly bear in the front right leg, leaving a disgusting wound. The grizzly's body was wounded by double tap's bolt action rifle bullet. Oh yeah, this is it. I think this is it. I think it's over. I think it really is. All right, let me zoom out here because you can't zoom in, and then you can see it right there in the top center. Okay. She's tough. Come on, double tap. Yeah, I mean, you called it. You were right. When you're right, you're right. Yeah, ripperonis.
Did you know there is a playlist for the video you're watching?
Are you? Yes, I did. Did you know that? Did you know that? I knew that. At least it's cold. And these guys are leaving. They're like, see ya. Hey, wait, she's down? Just take everything. Oh, he's still attacking. That's it. It is. Yeah, he's going to maul us. He's going to maul us to death. He's going to maul us to death. And he was injured. But he still has... Yeah, we just barely bruised him. Oh, no. Near death, bleeding, 1,078%. Bleed death in 2 hours, unconscious, can't walk. Pain is 100%. Consciousness is poor. Breathing 51%. Pain 100%. Moving is very poor. Affected by the right leg, which is pretty much mangled. It's gone. Left foot is pretty much gone. Right foot 19 out of 30. Right foot 14 out of 25. Breathing 51%. Consciousness 54%. From eating, talking very poor. Manipulation. Alright, so she has a bruised neck. Her left eye was torn completely out. Ah! Her left eye. Her left eye.
Torn out eye, wow.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Pretty much, that's all she's seeing. She was blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. There we go, the last tap. The last tap. 07. F's in chat, guys. F's in chat. We're not done, apparently. Randy's not done with this yet. That's harsh, man. That's harsh, man. Everyone is dead or gone. The story is over. Perhaps someone will find a use for the ruins of this place. Now, here's one of the cool things about this game.
Titanic flute.
Well, no. You guys said anything could happen. Alien Realty did say anything could happen, and it did. which is fine. That's perfectly okay.
Injury.
Now here's the cool, funny part. If you keep playing, in about a day or two, new people will show up. I'll show you.
GG.
GG indeed. GG. So we will just sit here and move as fast as we possibly can, because there's nothing else we can do. I bet you this guy's going to die, isn't he? He's in restraints anyway. And the bear just left.
GG to the game, bear.
Yeah, right? Good game, bear. Good game, bear. 14-year-old injured bear. We never got to punch the boom rat. Oh, wait, who's this? Dong! Oh no! I wondered what happened to Dong. I wondered what had happened to Dong. Well, we found out what happened to Dong. What did Dong actually have on him? I'm gonna be really upset too, aren't I? What is Dong? Okay, Dong had construction, mining, plants. Levine has died now. He was jealous. He was cannibal. Oh man, that would have worked perfect. Man, what do you know? But he was incapable of being violent. Wait, how are you incapable of being... Okay. Alright. Okay. And then Levine's dead now, too. Oh, but he's frozen, so his body won't spoil. Because it's 32 degrees in the house. The dog is losing his shit. Oh, poor dog meat. Dude, this dog has really suffered a ton, too. Look at that. Oh, no. Wow. Major developed an immunity to the flu, so that's good. I don't actually know how the immunities work in RimWorld yet. I'm still learning that. Eek. That's wow. And now Double Tap's never coming back, and unless he smelled it, Dog Meat doesn't know. Oh no. Alright, well, we will follow Dog Meat. That's pretty much it. That's who it is. That's what we got. It's our four-legged colonist. At least he has food. He's still moving stuff around.
Little orphan dog meat.
Right? Little orphan dog meat. Little orphan dog meat. Whatever shall he do? You can do it, dog meat. Alright, he went and picked up the body of Dong. He just picked the Dong up off the floor. I don't think you're supposed to keep that in. Get that out of your mouth, dude. You don't know where that's been. Don't put dongs that you just find on the floor in your mouth like that. Who raised you? Oh, Ducky did. Rest in peace, Ducky. Alright, so... Daddy Warbones. That's a good question. Alright, somebody should show up here momentarily. I'm hoping. It's done it before. That's why I'm saying that I'm pretty sure it is going to do that. Unless Randy just decides to screw me on it. Yeah, we have both. I would do it. I've done it before. It's kind of funny because you can still be walking around hunting and they will just leave you alone unless you anger them or you hit them or you try to tame them. In real life, absolutely. There are cougars where I live. And there's also more in Scottsdale. Only those cougars are way more brutal. They don't just go after your body. They actually... The cougars in Scottsdale don't just go after your body, they go after your bank account. Well, we don't have to worry. Yeah. We don't have to worry now about don't have to worry now about burying her body.
OMG, DT is gonna be pissed, grinning, squinting.
She's gonna be pissed. All right, let's see. I don't want to end the stream. Oh, we're 7 minutes behind nip nip time. All right, so I smoked nip nip for pain modification. So I will be back momentarily. Smoke him if you got him. 07. Pass the nip nip. Smoke the nip nip. Puff puff pass. Something like that. Whatever you gotta say. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And it all sin fault.
It is my fault. Always my fault. Thank you, Alien Royalty. Thank you for being so encouraging. Thank you so much for being super duper encouraging. Everybody get a slow clap. Please, let's get a slow clap in chat. Let's get a slow clap in chat, please. I'll do a slow clap too. I'll be right back with you guys. Give me just a moment.
More than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07. Wash Hans. Salt.
Salty dog. Such a salty dog. No, Blackstone was telling you to wash your hands of it.
Asterisk golf clap asterisk.
You didn't get it. You weren't. Yeah, starting the golf clap. Yep, that was it. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's go. The further adventures of dog meat. 42 degrees inside, 39 degrees outside. Oh, I gotta keep this up, otherwise I won't see the other stuff. Please, somebody join us. Save us, Milk Boy! Save us! Do it! You've got to do it! Alright, there's dog meat. Where's dog meat going? He's still carrying stuff around? What are you carrying over? He's collecting bones. He's just collected a giant-ass collection of bones. Alright, look, you do you, dog meat. You're the only one around here, anybody. You're the only one calling them.
By first settlement.
Goodbye, first settlement. Okay. Raid the Monkeys of Chaos. It is. He's self. Look, you heard of Benji. Benji ain't got shit on dog meat.
He's alive, face with tongue.
That's right. He's alive. That's all that matters. I mean, what are they gonna do? What can they do?
Snarking on his bones, face with tongue.
No. Right? Who needs Rin Tin Tin? Who needs Lassie? We have dog meat. That's who we've got. And we trust in dog meat. And I don't know where this raid from the monkeys is coming from. I wonder if...
Steal all the resources of this settlement.
Oh, look, it's Davy Jones. Davy Jones. Hey, Davy. Davy Jones. Oh, no. Kaloon, the captain, is a female, age 30 years of age. She or her favorite color is purple. In her childhood, Kellyanne, perhaps, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. She didn't exactly give any kind of a phonetics chart regarding her name pronunciation nor her pronouns, and I'll be sure to ask her as soon as she shows up, because I can speak dog and therefore translate for dog meat on your behalf. Midworld cadet. Growing up in a high-tech midworld with a flourishing space transit industry, Kellyanne wished to leave for the stars. Star Traders Frontiers. She must have wanted to be a star trader. Leaving for the stars and live among the growing spacer class. She excelled in her studies and gained entry to her homeworld's most prestigious Naval Academy also kind of aligns with Star Traders and getting better and better. Crafting +2, social +3 as she was climbing ranks, intellectual of 3, so that cadet time in the academy actually paid off quite well for her. Becoming a warship captain, in fact. She sounds like a badass. Years of commanding officer on an advanced corvette taught Callian the art of leadership, the techniques of higher engineering, and how to stay calm while enemies are trying to kill you. What do her stats look like? And she's trying to kill us now.
Look at her age, both side. Wow.
She's 30. She's 30. Is that old? Alien royalty? Is that 30? At 30 years of age old? I want to see how many people you're getting ready to offend here. Is 30 years of age old? Inquiring minds would like to know how your opinion on this alien royalty. Please speak into the microphone. Please into the microphone. And speak clearly. Chronically? Chronically? She got the chronic. She's a drifter. Alright, so she's depressive, perennially unhappy. It happens though, right? Some people live that way. In fact, some of the best comedians you've ever known in your entire life have been this way. Some of the best musicians you've ever known, ever heard in your entire life have also been depressive. It is something that happens. It's one of those mental maladies that we as a species of magically talking monkey. Yeah, so she's literally 30 years of age, meaning she's grown up on the planet, alien royalty. Whereas my character, or, well, Double Tap's character, before she died, was 808 years old, but only looked 26, because technically, even though she may be 808 years of age, most of that time was in cryosleep. Was not actually about, which is why she only looks like she's still 26. In this case, Callian is 30 years of age, and she looks 30 years of age because she is 30 years of age. She's never been in a cryopod, at least never been to space in the fact of being in a cryopod per se. Exactly. She's never done that. And I'll be honest, if she became a captain and did all of that before the age of 30, that's impressive. However, please also remember that once you become a captain of any kind of starship like that, time dilation means you're getting a lot more done in your career than you're aging during that time period, because you're zipping around usually at very close rates to the speed of light, because you can't actually get to the speed of light, right? Unless it's some massively crazy sci-fi trope, warp space or whatever it is. Even getting close enough is still going to create enough time dilation that your body's, your senescence, you're going to slow down significantly, and your body is not going to need as many replications, copies, iterations of your atoms. Atomic iteration. There you go.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
No, living in a gravity well is what slows your time down. So she's also iron-willed. That's kind of funny. She's depressive, but also iron-willed. So, I don't... Hey, Andre Vandal! The ghost of Andre Vandal has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Right foot sketchy. Hey, cool, the shout-out's working. She's wearing a tribal wear, a cloth toque. She has a steel knife with her, but she has 5 smoke leaf cigarettes. That little maneuver's going to cost us 30 years.
This little maneuver gonna cost us 30 years. Sin killed her character earlier.
Alright. I mean, what is she going to do? She's coming in. She's beginning her assault. Oh! Alright, we're looking away. We're looking away. I don't want to... I'm not going to show it on screen. I'm not going to do it. We're going to go out here, in fact. I'm going to hear the noises. We're going to go all the way over here. I know it's inevitable. At least I think it's inevitable. I don't want to see the... I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the carnage. I hope you guys love and appreciate the fact that I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. Look, dog meat's been cool to us and good for us.
No. Sound effects, please.
So the Garland pod sprouted.
Got killed by a baron, got eaten. Dog me at gonna be a steak soon. But it's just natural pixel selection.
Oh, just natural pixel. There, okay, that's fair. Oh, he's in shock. He's not done. Unconscious, can't walk. Stabbed in the right eye. 3 cuts to the body. Tail is gone. He's a bob. He has a bob tail now.
So it's okay to watch DT get toasted and eaten, but not the dog, lol. Dog me AT gonna die 5 hours.
But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen any more than you guys do. Maybe this fox is gonna. All right, so we're gonna stick with him.
Goes to show. Right, zesty. Sheesh.
Did he go in and steal anything? No, he did not. All right, hold on. There's the timber wolf too. And stuff's on fire now. Hold on, let's go back over here to the pod. So that's there. There's a fire in the home area. So the guy set fire to the F's in chat for dog meat. Dog meat is gone now. Rest in peace, dog meat.
Doesn't follow him to Chamois tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't see how it would. I don't know. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Oh, there they are. Wow, just wrecking everything, huh? She don't care. Bust it in. It's like, it's all on fire. Wow. Where'd she get the Bic? Where'd she get the Bic lighter from? Once you were in, couldn't you just go the rest of the... Oh, I guess you couldn't get through the doors. And now you're leaving? I bet you're leaving, huh? Yep. The Pirates of Monkeys of Chaos are giving up and are leaving. It doesn't matter. The fire is going to take everything else out. Oh, no, there's rain. So the rain might actually save it. This is a great this is just a train. It's just bad train. It's going bad. Bad. But that's RimWorld, baby. Right? That's part of the personality. It's part of the reason you play. Because you never know what story is going to be generated. So now we wait to see if anybody does arrive. Now, like I said, I've had it happen before where people do arrive if I've had a complete wipe. And I don't mean the man in black. We've already seen that happen too. But we'll see if anybody else decides to show up.
Can't look away.
It's like a train wreck, man. I mean, we have a lot of stuff in stockpile, so it makes sense that Randy might actually send something our way. That's if I do it the right way. This is where we're at.
High stool.
This is where we're at. So
listen up, you primitive screwheads.
We're not in a bad spot where we're on the map either. That's what kind of bugs me. That was bad on my behalf. A flash storm. Well, it's raining, so that should be good. Colony on the wealth on the map is only 17,000. It is what it is, right? The console edition, but we are working with Randy. So let's check this flash storm. Wasn't that a movie? Don't you have to like have where you're dancing on stage, the leg warmers, and then you pull the thing and it just splashes down on it? That's flash storm, right? That's what that's called. Pretty sure that's what that is. Ooh, nice.
I don't actually know if the stranger is dependent on the storyteller. I've never
It is.
really intentionally experimented with it.
Oh, I have already. I have. I ain't scared. Let the fire cleanse it all. Fire! Hey guys, I think there's a fire over there. What do you think? Flash storm. Yeah, that's what I said. Flash storm. I bet you anything that Kenny Loggins did a song for the soundtrack. Just call it a hunch. No, I don't have a hunch. Just call the fact that... Yeah, never mind. Disregard what I just said.
Solstice Festival.
It's a barbecue, too. Look at that. Oh, yeah! Woo! Look at that. All the leaves are brown, and they're on fire. Well, at least the life's the beach, and then everything's on fire. Ooh, so pretty.
Good recovery face with Tom.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Get the marshmallows.
Mm-hmm. I thought we were going to be able to survive that because I didn't see the fire actually down below.
The entire crew is...
I mean, if you do, then you might want to get Tux medicated pads, I think, or even just make sure you're not mixing lubricant and Bengay, because in the dark, make sure you know where they're clearly in separate tubes and away from each other, so you never make that mistake in the dark, because that would be horrible. But I think we might survive this, and there might be new people who move in. You never know. Worst case scenario, this raccoon could gain sentience and just decide to take over as well.
Zesty gave 100 million tokens to
loyalty.
Such mistakes were made in the past.
So many mistakes. And yet, it's not done. Pen not enclosed. Well, no kidding. So, we are at the crossroads. I don't know. Either we wait a little longer, because I'm kind of curious. Yeah, pretty much.
Please clip the lube/Bengay advice.
That'd be cool. Anybody who does decide to clip anything, if you do, I will give you credit for it, and I will make it into a short and link right back to the video. It would help me help you, help me helping the channel, something along those lines. It'd be really good if you did. If you'd not, that's cool too. I'll have to go back and do it myself. But if you guys honestly find something that you find funny, yes, please clip it. Please clip it. I will always see those, and I will always make them into shorts, and I will give you the credit for doing so. So thank you so much for that. I very much appreciate my community, and I'm appreciating Randy needs to step this up a little bit. So let's poke the bear, shall we? We are using Randy. Let's go ahead and turn it to losing his fun. I just want to see what he throws at us. He's probably not going to throw anything because we don't have anybody. But we don't have anybody to we don't have anybody to torture. Clip it good. The settlement isn't completely dead. We have a building here. We do have a building. We have a building. And, oh no, we don't have stuff. That stuff's going to get bad. It's going to go bad, isn't it, Pat? Because it's no longer cool. 32 degrees. Oh no, it's just barely above freezing. It's barely above freezing. So the stuff in there is not really frozen yet. Maybe we might still have people who show up. You never, ever know. You never, ever know. Like I said, I've had it happen in the past, so I know it can happen. But worst case scenario, we will start fresh over. This is a good moment while I just let it continue to run at high speed to bring this up, that I am working on another Let's Play. But it's episodic, and it's going to be videos, not live streams. However, there's going to be additional cutscenes, so to speak, for that version. And I hope that it'll be a slightly different way that you've ever seen RimWorld played before, with additional, all that, so like the social interactions. I can animate those things using a different application, another game, an older game that checks out, and make it kind of a little more entertaining, slip some jokes in there, make it more fun, and just basically lean on the storyteller and the storytelling aspect of RimWorld itself by utilizing other things. Plus, it helps me get better with my editing skills in general. A lot of different things. So I'm hoping if that's something that would be interesting to you, then by all means, please do subscribe to the channel, because it is going to be going on the way. Oh, all right. 15 minutes. All right. Sounds like a plan. I'm thinking that we are going to... I'm going to kill this poll inside of the chat. And then I'm going to give it another... What is it? we have basically an hour and 15 minutes, so we have 75 minutes of stream time left. Let's go here. It's the 9th of December in the game. Put this on here.
Looks like we're banging boom rats.
Banging boom rats, baby. We're banging them. Have you banged your local boom rat today?
Sheep.
So what I'm thinking is that it is the 10th of December now. Why don't we get to maximum the 12th of December? If nobody decides to show up, then I will jettison this one and we will start a brand new stream mode. And if anybody wants to be added, then it's not advised. I would rather just, but it's up to you if you want. This is the time and opportunity to let me know if you want to be added to the next go around. We'll just start a fresh one if nobody shows up here in the next 2 days in game.
You primitive screwheads, listen up. You see this?
This is my boom rat. Speaking of a heist, let's get a heist going. Did we do a heist yet? Let's get a heist going, guys.
Thank you for watching. Your support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy. The arcade.
Maybe I did push the limit. Maybe Aunt Brandy won't send anything our way after all. I'm not sure. Let's try one other thing. Let's try one last thing with this. If we drop Randy, actually, if we change over to Cassandra and we go to Adventure Story, see if that makes a difference. If we just completely change Storyteller all the way around, we'll try that. And you said, what was that? Who said that they wanted to be? Oh, there we go. Something just popped up. But it sounded like a raid. Let Zesty join your settlement if she wants to be. I'm not forcing anybody. I did not force Double Tap. I did not force Andre. The only time that we did anybody was Ducky because I had 2 females, and so Ducky was the only other person, and they voted for Ducky. So if you actually go back to the very first episode, hey, it was coincidentally also in a playlist. Then you'd be able to check that out. All right, so it's another raid from the Monkeys of Chaos. They're jumping in immediately. What are you going to attack? Nibbles. Nibbles is an officer. Now I'm curious. Nibbles. Oh. Where's Nibbles at?
Quote 194. Lol SGT.
Nibbles is
194. Use me as you wish, Andre. April 30th, 2020.
Oh, that was just a couple of days ago. What do you know?
May have forced them, but death was swift.
Fire, so Nibbles went immediately to work, burning stuff. Coming in here, destroying that. Just getting in there. Are you gonna run inside the fire? Oh, now you can get in there. Why don't you just steal the stuff and get out of there? What does it matter? Right? You gotta break everything, huh? Vandal! You're a vandal! You're a vandal, look at you! The fire rises!
And beastly commenters are prepping their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs.
Wow, you already gone? Dipped out?
A rival team has countered your heist.
Are satisfied with the damage done and are leaving.
They will probably be
captured
and their enhancements removed unless we ask.
It feels like this was a targeted attack for some reason.
Hey, I feel pointed at. May want to put that out.
Hey, loot! I know, no smoking in the building. My apologies. You know what happens. Mistakes were made. Wait, where is it at? It's this one.
Hi, loot.
Loot! Lootus apparatus. Colony wealth is now 8,568. It's the lowest it has ever been, which is really, really good for us, right? Passes out marshmallows. Quest expired. Well, I wonder why. That quest didn't last, did it? Alright, so I guess we're going to call this one completely fried. Let's go ahead and quit out to the main menu. Even though the story technically is over, we're going to go to load game. We're going to go ahead and delete that save. Now, I do have this other one, the Arcadia Accord. we could load up in the background if you wanted to continue that one, or we could do a fresh one. What would you like to do? Would you like to do it? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll inside of chat here, guys. Let's do a poll inside of chat. Everybody who's watching, I very much appreciate you sticking around. You don't have to chat in. Just maybe what do you want to do? So, so fresh LP or takeover. What is next in RimWorld? Question mark. If I could spell, come on, man. Arthritis is not fun. Question mark. No, arthritis is not fun! Exclamation mark. I meant just question mark. Can we get some likes, please, guys? I know there's a lot of people who are watching. I very much appreciate and love the fact that you guys are here watching and that you're interacting with us or just sticking around, even lurking, right? But just do me a favor and hit the likes. It not helps the algorithm push the stream out to other people. It's hard enough as it is to get YouTube to recognize live streamers, and especially on a Friday where it's very, very tough to get your voice heard over the cacophony that is Friday in general anyway. But helping me out with likes would absolutely help the stream get seen and pushed out to other people, and just help me grow in general, and see other people who might find this interesting too. So thank you, I appreciate that. All right, so let me go ahead and put this poll in there. I've been stop yammering like an idiot. I'll let you guys vote on that. I'm going to actually, let me go take a real quick bio break. We may actually go with a longer stream tonight, guys. Normally we'd be out of here in about an hour and 7 minutes from now, but we'll see how I feel at that point. We may actually go a little later today. So 07, give me just a moment. Let me take a real quick bio break. I appreciate everybody who's here. There is a poll inside of chat. Please vote, and I shall return momentarily.
Like. Please slap the like button for Sin. What happened to chat?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you still sticking around. All right.
Disconnected for a second or two.
Did it disconnect? Wait, the chat disconnected? Really? Oh, hey, Toho Gojira. Gojira. Oh no, they say he's got to go. Toho Gojira. Impressive. All right, so looks like the fresh LP is winning inside the poll. Let me take a look at the poll real quick, and there are 4 votes, 100%. Last call. I will cut it off here in about 2 minutes. Take a look inside the chat, guys. There is a poll for whether or not we're going to do a fresh Let's Play beginning right now, or if we're going to continue and take over the Arcadia Chord play that I have going on here. Make your voice heard, at least by voting inside the poll, and then we'll move forward here in just about a minute and a half or so, about 90 seconds from now. But I appreciate you guys. So let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a RimWorld playthrough utilizing Little Big Planet? Because that's what we're going to be doing in the actual episodic Let's Play that I'm going to be doing too. That I've already started filming this stuff on. I'm just building the sets in Little Big Planet so that I can get the sock puppets and everything else to emote and do the actual scene that I want them to do and act out the things that RimWorld is saying is actually happening, so you have a little more context. So that's what we're going to be doing. That is one of the things we're going to be doing in that regard. So if that's something that sounds even fun, if that sounds something even remotely intriguing, interesting, something that you might like to see, a different perspective, a couple of different dimensions to see RimWorld from, then by all means, please stick around. Maybe that might hopefully get some subscribers, because that is absolutely something we're going to do. But I appreciate you guys with the likes on that and taking a look at that. We're still looking at a fresh LP. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? All right, so... do we start with we did crash landed. Do we change it up a little bit? I'll let you guys do the voting. I'm gonna just close the camera so that I'm not in the way of what you can see.
Planet series is dead, like.
The Little Big Planet series may be dead, but the game itself is not completely dead, nor are the tools that are available inside of Little Big Planet 3 or inside of Dreams. Both of those applications, those games, those game engines that are playable game engines, no less, still have absolutely decent tools that creators themselves can utilize for a multitude of things. I know, I miss it too, but it's not completely gone. I still have what I remember, and I'm still trying to remember some things. And so I will be mixing a little bit of Little Big Planet into RimWorld to kind of do some more fine-tuned storytelling. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'll let you guys vote on this one. Let's go ahead and make a new poll and put this in, because this one is going to be granular. I don't want a lot of people shouting inside of it. So scenario, let's do this. It's live. Let's go with that. First one is going to be, we're going to do Crash Landed again. Second one is going to be Lost Tribe. Make sure I'm spelling this correctly. Third one is the Rich Explorer. And the fourth one is Naked Brutality. We're not doing a custom. That's completely different. So I already have an idea of where this is going to go. I have a whole horrible idea where this is going to go, and you know what?
Lost Tribe is so much.
I'm 100% for it. So
no custom, boo.
Nope, no custom. The reason I'm not doing the custom is because I'm going to be doing my own thing, as I just explained about what I'm going to be doing. So please be see, I'm not the only person. We all love Little Big Planet. Hey, I appreciate it. Please give me a like just for that, just for the audacity of mixing those things together. Please, that's worthwhile. So I'm going to go back off camera, but yes, that's why we're not doing the custom, is because the upcoming series is going to be custom enough. Thank you for understanding. But you do have a poll. Please vote. I appreciate you guys. We are almost, by the way, almost to memberships. And with memberships will come membership content with a minimum of, I'm going to consider doing let's play togethers or whatever it is, something like that, where I'm hanging out and you guys are hanging out with me, playing a game together off camera, not recorded, none of that, unless you guys are okay with it being recorded so I could share it in specific episodes. But those would be every 2 weeks, at least once every 2 weeks. And we are on the cusp of almost hitting memberships right around the corner. It's more about watch time hours than even the number of subscribers, but we are also on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Let me take a look at the poll real quick. So currently, leading the poll is a three-way tie between Crash Landed, Rich Explorer, I can talk, and Naked Brutality. Wow, so Lost Tribe is told no, and you guys said the Lost Tribe is much tougher anyway. All right, so I can't do a roll. I can't roll 1d3. Can't roll a 1d3. I don't have a 1d3 with me. I don't have a 3-sided die with me. Guys, help me out a little bit here. My goodness, can we choose? Can we make a choice? I don't think you guys can go back and make a different choice in there. All right, so let's try it this way.
A crash-landed rich explorer.
I'm like, yeah.
Brutality. Roll
I don't think I have that. I don't think now Nightbot should be in here, so maybe no, but Tatsumaki wouldn't be.
Lost Tribe. One thing I never could stand about this planet
There's all the damn vampires. Ugh. Man.
1d3.
Let me see if it'll actually do. I don't think Tatsumaki will actually work outside of the server. Nope, didn't think so. Did not think so. Damn. All right. So, will anybody break the break the three-way tie? Will anybody? Yeah, right. Lost Boys. Good call out. Good reference, man. Good reference. All right. So I'm back here, but you guys pick something. So we need somebody to break the tie, please. Please. Just break the tie. Oh no. Unless I consider them all three. Well, I don't want to leave and go get one of my. I don't want to go get my dice. I'm currently in the middle of streaming. I was not actually planning to have to do this. There's only one other way that I know of to do that, and that would be to load up. Oh, we'll let you change the vote? When in doubt, close her out. All right. Well, I didn't know we were going to do that kind of stream. You guys are going to have to give me a lot more money for that kind of stream. So let me go into the Sins Arcade. I'm going to go to... where is it? It's not in the arcade floor. Yeah, we go to... Where's the mini-bot room? Oh, I can actually just do it in tabletop. I'll just do it in tabletop. Because I can just roll a die right there. So give me just a second. Tabletop general. And then... T... Or no, it's T underscore and then roll 1d3. Right? Because we were even using the 1d3s in the SERP. Result was 3, so 3 would be naked brutality. And by the way, it's not. You guys can see it. It was there 100%. The result is 3, of course, because I'm not on the camera, it's not going to do it. Okay, yes. Either way, it's there. You can find it in Tabletop General. Oh, lovely. Okay, naked brutality. I've never done a naked brutality run, so this is going to be an interesting one. Let's do it. Are you ready to learn from mistakes? Are you ready to laugh your ass off, especially if you are a RimWorld veteran? I'm sure you probably are. And if anything, the fact that I'm willing to do this naked brutality run hopefully has earned at the very least your like, if not a full subscription from me on that one. So let's go ahead and do that now. You went under anesthetic for a minor surgery. Let's get naked, buddy. Let's get naked, everybody. Let's ditch those clothes. That's right. It's getting hot in here. You should. Who said that? Loot. Yes, you should. You should. All right. You voted for naked brutality. All right. You went under anesthetic for a minor surgery. Now you've awoken in a drop pod, crashing into a distant planet. You're naked, alone, and totally unprepared. Can you survive? Alien Royalty, can you survive? As a matter of fact, since you voted Alien Royalty, I'm naming the character after you, Alien Royalty. There is nothing fair about this scenario. It is extreme and death can happen for any reason. Players starting characters have a 100% chance to start naked.
Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Unable to connect to chat.
What is going on with chat?
Please try again.
I wonder if YouTube is being DDoSed. I don't see there's nothing on my side. Doesn't say, it's not giving me any kind of an error on this side. All right, we start with nothing, and nothing is scattered on the map.
I am not here, grinning face.
All right, so who's the storyteller? Well, we went with 3, right? So we're going to continue with 3. Are we going to just roll it completely balls to the wall?
Burn the witch. Where are you? Join the
what is the seed? Please give me a seed. Give me a seed. Could be a word, could be a phrase. Give me a seed in chat. Please give me a seed in chat. If you notice, I went with Randy, I went with losing is hard, and I went with commitment mode. Randy Random, Losing is Hard,
Song
and
Clan.
Commitment Mode. Steel Song,
Kidney
of course
Thief.
it would be. Kidney
Green
Thief.
Reaper.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, hold on. Let's see what else you guys come up with here. What else do you guys come up with here? Steel Song Clan. You would do that. You would. You would. All right. Let's go. Let's go, I guess. Steel Song Clan. I like that one.
I always gotta
I
shout
know
out
you do. I
Steel
know.
Song
And I
wherever I
shouldn't
am.
be. I shouldn't even be surprised. I should not even remotely be surprised surprised at this point. Steel Song Clan it is. We're gonna go. Global coverage is completely large. We're gonna go with normal
Update.
rainfall,
Multi
normal
pass.
temperature, um, overpopulation, and we're gonna roll with it. We're only having one person. Do we even re-roll them, or are we just gonna go with what we've got? The one person. All right. Random selection. The desert.
You will go from nothing to making a tea empire.
Ooh, we're gonna make a tea empire, sponsored by Yorkshire Tea, if only, right? That'd be kind of cool. Tropical rainforest. Because what could go wrong with the tropical rainforest? It has a growing period year round. It only has a 1.7% for average disease frequency.
Nagaholo is the first cat suddenly came back to us and saw Steel Song.
Only if the cat's name is Churchill. And then you got a deal. Fair, right? That's fair? That's fair. That's fair. That is 100% fair. I'm going to turn the ideology off for this run. Just because. Yeah, just because I've already got enough on my plate. I don't want to. I actually can take the bit right there and not work with it. All right. Let's see. What should we need? We need somebody who can do medical. Artistic is 8. Medical 12. Construction 4. Cooking 5. Crafting is. Well, you're the one who has been down talking me every time you show up in chat. Every time that you're voting for naked brutality. I was just joking. I'm not going to do that. You didn't want to be doing that. I'm not going to put it on you. I'm not going to put it on you. It'll be whatever the person's name is. But what do you guys think? For those who actually have done naked brutality runs, what should be the best? What kind of skills should I really be trying to hone in on? Because you know as well as I do, rerolls. We can sit here for 30 minutes trying to reroll just to see if we can find somebody who might be halfway decent, and I don't want to sit and do that for that long. So, for anybody who is a veteran in this game and has done naked brutality runs, not using mods, mind you, I'm talking full vanilla naked brutality runs, version 1.24. What recommendations, what skill set should I be really paying attention to? Which one should I be focusing on? Let's see here. Intellectual is 15. That would make sense. That would be melee of 19.
Low.
That.
I don't know about naked brutality. I usually do rich explorer for hard runs like this.
Okay.
But I usually focus on shooting, constructio. No starting weapon, no clothes. I would vote crafting, then maybe hunting.
Naked usually go for rich explorer for hard runs like this. Usually focus on shooting, crafting, cooking, and growing. Okay, gotcha.
Black Sun making sense.
No, I mean if Black Sun was no starting weapon, no clothes, I would vote crafting, then maybe the hunting. And that kind of aligns with the shooting, construction, which is part of crafting, right? Cooking and growing. Okay, yeah. All right. So then this one might still be the better bet then, right? Hold on.
Oh, true. Crafting is important too, I'd expect for naked brutality.
So crafting is 5, medical is 12, which means that they can heal themselves. That's kind of what I'm trying to look for. Construction of 4 with a passion in it, no less. All of these have passion. And cooking of 5. We're going to start in the jungle. which is going to be great. Incapable of violence. So whatever we make, we would have to run away. Jealous and kind. Becker. Wow, no. This guy is too soft for RimWorld. Truthfully, even with good skills like that, that's way too soft. All right, so we're just back to here. Let me go over this side. Yeah, you're right. Caitlin Cat Sith. Is that what this says? What does it say? Caitlin is incapable of caring, incapable of animals.
So you'd have to rely
Petty,
on
volatile,
and stuff.
hair trigger all the time, first to break. It feels limited in her enfeebled human body. Damn. No kidding, really, and then some. Alright, so that one won't work. Crafting 11, medical 10, intellectual 6. Construction of 0, so that wouldn't work either. Teetotaler, I don't care about that. Bloodlust is okay. Let's see, what's this? Crafting 10, medical 5, construction 5, mining 4, animals 5. This might work. Body purist, greedy. Body purist, I'm not too worried about. So on artificial body parts are unethical and disgusting. Well, we can work with that. Tomomi is really impressive. Bedroom's greedy, of course. Tough. This might be our best bet so far from what I've seen. What else do we have to work with? Any medical issues? Son, by the name of Brad Lefty Boldman. Okay. Industrial orphan and hunter, 53 years of age, actually 127, but looks 53. The problem with that is that she's going to gain... She may be tough. But how long until her body starts giving her issues? Being older. Oh, I appreciate you, Monsieur Vandal. No, crap, I went wrong way. I just lost that person. That sucks. No, that sucks. Mining, crafting, medical. This will work. Wimp, socially or psychically sensitive, and psychopath. Could probably work with that too. Oh, Wimp is not a good idea. Damn, I can't believe we lost it because I hit the wrong button to go back. My bad. Let's see if we can get a decent roll again. Medical, intellectual, construction, mining. It's not bad. Pyromaniac. That's kind of ironic and hilarious, wouldn't it? Nimble, staggeringly ugly. Alright, this... Sora Ritter. No, I'm not making Andre. Andre already was in the last one. We're not making Andre again. In fact, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is.
Unable to fight fire.
You're right. He is unable to fight fire.
On brutality you will have a mod break, and the pyro one is run ending.
Oh, is it really that bad? Is it really? Is it really? Okay, well then hold on. Aesthetic, kind, nimble, dumb, late. No, we need to be able to haul, so the dumb labor's out of it. Although that medical and that social is crazy, man. Man, we just pull people over to us like, but that dumb labor sucks. We're only by ourselves, so we stop hitting that button, Sin. My goodness. All right. Medical 5, mining 5, cooking 4, plants 8, construction is 1 though. She's a forester, slow learner, wimp. Is wimp really a deal breaker? Is wimp a deal breaker for something like this? Pain shock threshold negative 60%. Global certainty loss factor. The certainty loss factor is on their ideologen, right? If we're not using that, does that really matter?
Join the multi-discipline
I don't know.
Discord.
I don't know.
https://di.
Oh, incapably and violent. Yeah, I see that. Good point. Masochist.
Unable to be violent.
Sickly. So that's not a good idea either. She's going to be on her own. Next. Nope. Next. Creepy breathing and pessimist. What kind of stats you have? Crafting of 7, artistic 3, medical 0. So we're SOL if we get hurt. Shooting of 2. We might be able to hunt, though. I think we might be able to hunt really well with this. All right, so far, this one seems to be the best one. Yeah, this one seems to be the best one. They're not incapable of anything. They do have just minor traits that we have to worry about. That's not a big deal. The only thing we're really going to hurt on is medical on this one. What do you guys think of this one? What about a Faith Shy Summers? What about Faith? Should we send... Do you have faith? Should we have faith? Got to keep the faith. Got to have faith, the faith, the faith. Gotta have faith, baby.
Yeah, animals affects hunting, less so than shooting, but still a boost.
Well, no. It helps you with tracking, I think. The higher rate you are, I believe that's where the tracking comes in, right? You know how to better tank them down or tangle them. Even if your shooting skill is not that high, you're still going to gain shooting by trying to attack them.
15.
It's a furry. Good call. Yeah, it's definitely a furry. I think this is so far the better one. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? Tell me, what do you think?
Sheep a furry. Grinning, squinting face.
I'll let you ask. Remember, they have wrenches. Why don't you ask? Inquiring minds would like to know. Alien royalty. Inquiring minds would like to know. Faith so far is the best one. Should we rename her or just keep her as she is? That's what I'm thinking. Is she shy? Does she stay shy? Do we call her shiny? Do we call her Shylock? Shyness? The shiz? What do we call her? What do we call her? What is her name? What is the naked brutality character? Naked and afraid. Call her Gear Brillis. Instead of Bear Grylls. Because we're just... Yeah, either way. So transpositions for the win. You're going to call her Courage. That's like they see that works. Courage the Cowardly Dog. We'll do that. I'm down with that. It's good. I like that idea. I say as I have the keyboard in front of me that's already on. East Drebin. Actually, I like Courage. I think Courage is good. So maybe Faith Summers. Faith Courage Summers. Does it sound good? Drebin is the last name? I like that. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. And then keep her name as Faith, because she has to have the faith to be able to get through this. And that sounds golden to me. Let's go. Let's go. Now, we will probably end up continuing this tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Arizona, which is 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, for a late night stream tomorrow night, Saturday night, for a Saturday Night Sin stream. If you guys are interested, that's going to be something we'll be doing. We'll continue the rest of the story here. It was supposed to be a minor surgery, just under an hour under anesthetic. You felt totally safe. Now you've woken inside a drop pod, punching through the atmosphere of a distant RimWorld. Aside from a slick of mystery goo all over your body, it's probably Easy Glide to be certain, right? Was Sheep anywhere near your pod before everything went crazy? Just asking for a friend. You might want to get that medically checked and then take a look at. Aside from the slick mystery goo all over your body, you are totally naked, with no preparation, no supplies, and no tools. Can you survive? Let's try. Boom! Boom diggity. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we touch down. We're going to go to here. And you said to make these all one, right? Oh, it's this way, this way, this way, and this way.
What did I miss?
So, what do we need her to actually do? What do we need her to actually do? She has 15 in animals, 4 in cooking, 15 in her hunting. So hunting's probably going to be our best bet there. But we're going to have to get the construction going So we'll put this on hold. This one can go there. Where we don't have anything to go with, so we do have, what is that, concrete? It's better than nothing. However, let's look around. Can we take over one of these buildings? This one looks like it could be pretty large if we get all this stuff out of it and put a roof over the top of it. She would have to cut some trees down. There's a forest right to the right of it. That might be something beneficial. This might work, and it already has the urns inside of it, so we could take that over. This one looks like it had doors already to begin with, so we could possibly take this one over as well. In fact, I think, truthfully, without looking through the rest of the map, considering the allocation tree is here, this might be potentially our most strategic area to work to start building in, since it already has buildings that we don't have to build on, we just build onto and complete the rest of, and go from there. Plus there's additional stuff. We can always come over and take these ancient, can we use these? I think we could use those, right? We could use these. Yeah, so it still has maximum hit points. We could use this, we just need to clean it, go grab it and clean it. So that's something for future reference. That's a kitchen sink. Ancient refrigerator. Ooh, an ancient refrigerator? Wait, does that actually work?
Disassembling some of those other stone
and disassembling them would help too.
Which might be faster than chopping trees.
All right, so do we take... All right, I'm gonna label these really quick, guys. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Wow, this is a great building to actually run into. Holy cow, this is a great area. I didn't even see that till just now. I don't even know what this is. A rare giant flower which can be found in deep steaming jungles. You would think a giant flower would be beautiful, but this one smells like rotting flesh. All right, so which building should we start with to take over first? Let me know in the chat down below. In fact, you know what? Let's do one more poll. Which building should we inhabit? Question mark. 1, 2, add option for 3. Well, I know, but I need you to pick one. I need to pick one. I'm helping, you know, it's fun. It's worthwhile.
I don't see an option.
Can mods make polls? I don't think that you technically can, unfortunately. I don't think that you get a chance to do that as a mod. Only because I don't, you know, I have you in listed as a standard mod. But that is a good question. That is good to know. Good to know. All right, so yeah, she doesn't have anything out here. We need to figure out which of these might be the better building. What is this? These are tables? Wow. So we could already start with a table. And are there any chairs over here? Just hop. You never know, right? Small crate. It's too rusted to store anything, so we'll just tear that apart. All right. Probably not. So what is the worst case scenario? We fell some trees. Like this would be a good area for like a growing area. Or actually this would be the best portion because this is the intensely rich soil. Yeah. The dark green is the really good rich soil. Let's take a look at the rest of the map right while you guys are voting over there. Voting on that. Fairly decent fertile area over here. But what was her skill for? She has a skill of 0 in plants. So really that's going to be a future thing. That's not even something now. But she does have animals. So worst case scenario, we could fence this area off. Right? Fence this area off right in here. I wish I could use my mouse on this. It upsets me so damn much I can't use my mouse. But basically, fence this off in here since she's decent enough with that.
First thing he'll dig up is a mummified ducky.
And that way we could tame creatures, tame animals, instead of hunting them per se. That might be worthwhile to do too, where she tames the animals. I think you need food to tame animals, don't you? Don't you use more food or eat, or does that require more food? All right, so let's go ahead and set what we're gonna do here. This is all the deforestation. Those are all trees. It's cutting all the trees down. This is harvesting. I don't think there's going to be anything to harvest. You never know. And then let's go to the plan. So what was the vote so far? So we have a split vote again between 2 and 3. Of course we do. Would somebody please break the tie? Yep, see, sometimes you get an alpaca punch from a giant meteor. It didn't kill the alpaca, but it made the alpaca wish it had. Alright, can somebody please break that tie? I would very much appreciate it. My goodness.
It requires more food to tame the animals, but if they're a grazer, they'll feed themselves at least. I'm gonna throw some weight to 2, since it has 3 tiles of good soil right on the wall.
To 2, since it has good soil on the wall. Along here, 100%. It also has berries here. There's monkeys. You're saying 2. You said 2. This is 1. This is 2. This is the one you're talking about, right? It's awfully small, though. Yeah, well, we can go. I mean, that's small. I mean, temporary, right? I guess the first building. This probably would be the smarter play, only because it is smarter. I can temporarily put down at least like a sleeping spot. Put down a sleeping spot. Put down a campfire. What does she have for skills on cooking? Cooking is a 4, so she has a 4 in cooking that she could still cook. She doesn't have weapons or anything, so she'd be kicking everything's ass with melee, and she doesn't have any melee skills. She doesn't have a gun, so even cooking or hunting at this point is out of commission too, without a weapon. All right, so I don't even know how she's gonna chop these damn trees down. She's just gonna Steve the shit out of them. Is that just going in there and doing what Miyagi taught her? All right, so if we're gonna do that, we'll go here. We'll go with 2. I think we'll close the poll then. We're gonna just go with 2. Nobody needs to break the tie. After all, I don't think we could put that down. We could put a sleeping spot down though, and
She's played tons of Minecraft. She knows how to cut trees down.
Okay, let's go here, and we'll put a door here. There's 2 doors there. Is that what that means? We'll put a door there, and then we'll put walls everywhere else. Wall there, wall here, and then needs a light. Oh, probably just the campfire, right? That's what I probably need is the campfire.
You hit her fist when you hit tree.
What is the deal with playing Ark? I don't see how Ark is really that good or that cool. Maybe I'm missing it. That's realistic. That's very possible. I think we're good with that. Let's go back to her schedule really quick again. So if that's the case, then we need her to not warden, not handle. We'll go to 4 on each of those. Oops.
I played a bit of Ark, but I didn't like it very much.
Cooking, we'll keep that 3. Hunting, we will make that 4. Construct, we'll keep it 1 for now. Grow, we'll keep it 4. 3 mining for that. Planting, cut is for trees as well, so we'll put that to 2. Smithing, we'll go to 4. 4, 4 on all of these, except for hauling, which we need 1. Clean is going to be 3. Research is 3 for now. All right, so we're going to go in and, throw in a stockpile zone here for now. and just leave that as such with her sleep schedule. I still prefer the biphasic sleep schedule. I personally think that that is one of the smarter plays in that opinion. So we're going to go recreation here and go meditation, and then we're going to go for 4 hours of sleep. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Wake up to recreation, into meditation. Then this is anything, and then we go for 5 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of work into meditation, recreation, 4 hours of sleep. Recreation? No, that one can be work too. Yeah. Yeah. This should be okay. We'll try this. We will try this. All right, and remember, we are in commitment mode, so whatever choice we make, that's it. That's where we're just going to go there. All right, so we are good there. Go back here to courage, and let's go. Let's hit play. All right, she's going to cut down this bamboo. Ritual opportunity soon. Hunter lacks ranged weapon, needs meditation spot. Forgot about that. Let's go put that in now. Over here is the meditation spot. Thank goodness we actually have... Should I put this over here by the animus tree? Because I know that that's supposed to actually help, or whatever this tree is, I think. Isn't that the same thing? That's the other one? Anima tree, yeah. Meditation. So that is... But I mean, I think you need to have the psychic powers for that one to work. What if we put it right here? What does this thing do? It's a mature tree. Oh, it smells like rotting flesh. That's right, we're not doing that. Bet you that smells great downwind, doesn't it? Where are we going to put this meditation spot? I still think the anima tree might be the better bet, and it's right next to the house, so it's not like she even has to go very far at all. We'll do it right in front of the anima tree. It's just her by herself. It's almost like Avatar. Just play Avatar in your head. That's what it's kind of like.
At Sin's Arcade, have you ever listened to the song The Lion Sleep Tonight?
No, can you sing it for me? Can you hum a few bars? A weemba wep? Yes, they do smell like that in real life. I know that.
Raffleseas are a real flower, and they do in fact smell like corpses.
Okay, I'm going to speed this up a tiny bit to square.
Jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Did you just copy and paste that? Because I can see where it didn't put the separation, the period for the demarcation to the next line. So that means you copied and pasted it from one of the lyrics websites. Nicely played, though. Good job. Very resourceful. Very resourceful indeed. Cut down that bamboo! Harvesting a teak tree. And these monkeys are going kind of crazy. Hopefully she can get this done and get that way and we get a roof over our heads, get things going, get some cooking going. I guess I will go ahead and put the roofing in here. And then go to the closing the roof. I'm not sure if you have to do this or not, but I have done this in the past where I take the roof out from underneath the roof from over where the cooking area is. Let me know if I actually have to do that or not, right? Because I don't want her to be all choked out from the smoke. Does that actually is that a smart thing to do? I know it says to put the cooking area in underneath a roofed area, but at the same token, it never told me that it wouldn't let me take the roof away from it to let the smoke vent out so that she doesn't die of smoke inhalation.
But I don't think smoke is in the game.
Oh, okay, so then I don't need to do that after all? Okay. And yes, I did put an overhang purposefully. All right, it's on the medium speed. Ritual opportunity is coming up for the following rituals. A dance party on the 4th of April, May, which is 3 days away. 2.4 days left. And we do a party dance by herself. And considering she's not wearing any clothing, it's going to be a naked pagan dance, apparently.
Here, you probably want to vent cause it's a jungle and you'll
Oh, you're right, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a damn good point.
Arcade, do they have carbon dioxide from the fire in game? Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade
I don't think
Discord.
so. You know what? I don't know for certain, though. But it's better off that we get something so that we get vents. Vents are going to be one of the next things. Can we put vents in now?
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
I don't have vents unlocked yet. No, I don't have vents unlocked. It's not under here.
HTTPS://
Oh, I do have vents. You know what? Vent. We will put a vent right here. We'll put a vent right here to vent out the room, because we're in the tropics right now. It's only 80 degrees, but it's also the beginning of April, or the beginning of spring. So summer is going to suck. It's going to be swelteringly hot. She doesn't seem like she's giving me any of the indication that she doesn't like being nude, though. Maybe she's a secret nudist. Uncomfortable.
The vent does not need to be directly over the fire. Rain will extinguish, I think. You will get a negative moodlet for living unroofed. W.
Oh, that's a good point, too. Okay, we'll go back and put it back then again. Pardon me, excuse me. Monkey, get out of here!
Sins Arcade and Cheap, secretly a furry, grinning, squinting face. Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
But is he? Are you sure of that? How are you so certain? How do you know? Don't cut that tree! Oh, she's... Okay, I don't want that one cut. Do not cut this one. I don't know what happens if you cut that one. Does anything happen if I cut the animatree down? Can I cut this one down?
Have you tried to shock the monkey?
Shock the monkey? Starvation? Well, of course she's gonna starve. She's got a monkey sleeping on her head. Monkey.
Yes, cutting the animatree is not a good idea.
Thank you for confirming that. What about the corpse flower? Can I cut that one? That's not going to give us any food, but we might be able to sell it. There's an idea. I don't know. No, what is can the monkey help us? I don't think the monkey can help.
The corpse flower should be fine. The tree is sentient and will scream. You will get a negative psychic modifier for a period of time.
Thank you for that. That's good stuff. So maybe the monkey might be it might be worthwhile to benefit or befriend the monkey. The monkey might help us.
It lasts a few weeks, if I recall. Screaming trees.
We'll try it. We will try to tame that monkey if possible. And in fact, we'll try to tame both of these monkeys if possible. Try it again. I will put that to normal for her, and we'll speed this time up a little bit. Virtual opportunity soon. 2nd of May. Starvation, I know. We need to have a roof over our heads before we do anything else, though. Alright, so there's that. She can still go and forage for a lot of stuff. Dream party. Build copy. Add bill. Cook simple meal until you have 15. Oops. So maybe we should make a grow area after all. Alright, let's go over and do that. Where is that? Oh, it's up here. It's not too far away from that. So what if we go out this point to that, and then throw rice down. Yeah. 3? Well, because I have to get something going for her on this.
Arcade monkey might get some yummy bananas for her characters from having osteoarthritis. Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
As someone who has osteoarthritis and has suffered from it for all of my life, thank you. Appreciate that. Much appreciated. Okay. And don't like playing at the speed up. Ooh, that's not a good buddy. That's a bad sign. Alright. Starvation. I know you're starving. You know what? Why don't you prioritize getting that? To baby step you. Yeah, I understand that. I don't know that there are any of these trees, though, that... I don't think there are banana trees on this. Are there banana trees in the map? Can I harvest bananas in the jungle? I mean, that makes sense. I just don't know if it's actually in the game. Is that something that can be done? Alright, she has food now, so she has something. Harvesting palm tree, but no palm dates, right?
Sadly, no banana
No, no
trees.
banana trees. Damn it. That would have been cool, though. Alright, so she did put the food in here. It's going to spoil in 14 days, so she eats it. Well, it's not going to spoil now.
At Zesty, successfully added quote 290.
Zesty sniping. She's sitting there, she's waiting. She's just been waiting. I mean, in mods, there's probably most likely mods on PC that I don't have access to that do have that. So that is something to consider. Alright, so far, she's still cutting stuff down, getting more wood in here. And with the vent, I bet you the vent we need... Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you give me outdated advice, remember, this is an outdated version. This is 1.25. Or 0.1.24. Or 1.24. I can talk. It's right there underneath where the save and quit to menu is. I'm getting tired, guys. I apologize. I don't think we're going to be able to do another hour after this, after all. I don't know if anybody is live, so I'm going to take a look here. We're going to slow this down a bit and see if we can get a raid getting set up here.
Though I think in vanilla the only one is Coco.
I appreciate and love every single one of you guys for checking out today. Well, this is not, like I said, the end of RimWorld. And we also have another...
I thought it was the same version.
No. So console is locked to 1.24 as I've just shown, and is only allowed to have the ideology and royalty expansions, DLCs. Pardon me. I have those two DLCs. I got a fairly decent bundle deal. Which, if you know RimWorld enough, if you play it or you follow it, you know RimWorld hardly ever goes on sale of any kind. Thankfully, they just had a decent sale. I guess it was like a spring sale, and so I took advantage of it, and it had the ideology and royalty DLCs, which I have on a Steam. I have RimWorld on my Steam Deck, but I don't have the DLCs at all on the Steam Deck, on the Steam version. And that's the only way I can play. I can't do a normal PC playthrough just yet. I need to get my PC again. That all being said, like I said, I don't have access to any of the console. So this gives me the opportunity to at least play with the DLC and play with the vanilla base game. But that's pretty much all that really does. It doesn't give me the opportunity to... Mods I can do on Steam Deck, but I can't showcase the mods or any of those gameplay on here because I have no way to live stream on YouTube from the Steam Deck, and it's super difficult to try to get those videos off the Steam Deck into an editor that I can actually use, because I have a very, very bad feeling, as I've tried before, the videos from the Steam Deck are not compatible, even trying to get them into the proper container, but they're still not compatible with Share Factory for whatever ungodly reason that is that Share Factory wants to be that way. So that's why I'm trying my best. Plus, let's face it, most of the stuff that you see in for RimWorld is PC version, and there's no hate on that whatsoever. Console is here. It still exists. I might as well try to get some mileage out of it, and as I mentioned before, if you're just barely showing up, I have a series beginning with RimWorld gameplay as well as Little Big Planet 3 gameplay that I create myself to further dress out the stories and tell a story that's going on in that RimWorld. This one we just started as a new, fresh new playthrough. Um, but I'm gonna get ready. We're getting ready to try to raid somebody right now. Let me see who is live. Metal Gamer Geek. Looks like he might be alive. Might be live still, and he's streaming for St. Jude Children's Hospital. Okay, let me grab that. I'm gonna grab that link. He is playing The Last Epoch, but it's all for a very good cause. So please, please, please give him an opportunity to check him out. If anything else, it is going to a good cause and it's helping out kids, right? By streaming for them. Metal Gamer Geek is a good guy. He really is. I've been friends with him for a while, and so when he does stuff like this, I really do kind of appreciate it. Let me take a look here and grab that link and share it with you guys.
I love when he donating to the Tostapel.
It is a good reason for him to donate. Oh, goodness gracious. Go back to the stream. I just had the stream open. Go down, go down, go down. Grab it right here. Grab it in there. Grab the stream. Post the link. Here is the link for Metal Gamer Geek. Now, before I share this, tomorrow morning is the Sins Arcade Discord hangout. It is roughly 2 hours from 10 a.m. my time, Arizona time, or 12 Central, and then 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow night, we will be returning this and following up on this exact RimWorld save tomorrow evening live in a live stream on YouTube. Here's the link for Metal Gamer Geek. Let's use a hashtag arcade raid. And then the final thing I'm going to leave you with is thank you so incredibly much for your time today. We are this close to hitting memberships. That means super chats, super stickers, membership streams, membership posts, membership videos, things of that nature. You be there and you become a member. I would very much appreciate it. Become a Patreon when I'm getting ready to launch that too. I very much appreciate it. I'm going to try to give you guys some options to be able to help support the channel. Regardless of all of that, I very much appreciate the time that's taken out of your day for you could have spent it with anyone else, watched anybody else, done anything else, including your taxes, but instead you decided to spend a little bit of time here, so I appreciate you. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's go raid Metal Gamer Geek with hashtag arcade raid. I'll see you over there. Have a happy and safe one. I'll see you tomorrow. 07.
On Sunday, you clods. Don't forget to call your loved ones and tell them you appreciate them. See ya around, Sin.